That's what occupy first.
Let me take you to politics now. Our time is fast spent. Now, political parties have just concluded their primary election. I want to know your assessment generally.
Fine. That again will tell you what has changed in Nigerian politics. You hear people all the time talk about this party is not doing this party is not doing that. When we come, you see, we are going to change the pattern. There will be no imposition. There will be no this. You've accused APC of imposition. You've accused PDP of imposition. Now you have formed your new party, a new baby, a righteous baby, the person that the Messiah, the Savior that will come. What has happened now? NDC says we are the new face of democracy. The Messiah that Nigeria are looking for. NDC says this kind of party is a party that not be polluted one day. It's a party that God just brought from the womb. What has happened? So dirty. See what's happening in the NDC. As small as they are, they cannot do a priority without protest. Look at NDC, who says a coalition to take over from the destruction of democracy by so. What has happened? While the Congress was going on, the two presidential aspirants came and said, we cannot believe this. That you will perpetrate on this. We have been accusing this party of doing this. Now see what we are doing. See what we have done. So that tells you who is deceiving who. Who is deceiving who? Who is coming to Nigeria to tell them lies? That we are the newborn baby, the messiahs of the time of Nigeria. This is what we want to do. Nigerians have now known. You are all liars. You can't be using us, you can't be deceiving us. You have agreed, just look at this one. You have agreed here, PDP is a dead party, according to you. You have said here, APC is rotten. They cannot have Nigerian democracy. Just ordinary Congress. Ordinary Congress. You have three presidential aspirants. Two said, this is rubbish. This is criminality to the highest order. Why are we complaining against those who are there? So that tells you, before you come out, because I was watching you today with due respect, I was watching to tell you, I follow up too. What people would do. I was just watching like this. And I was just, you are shouting. This court said this said this, that INEC cannot say, INEC they have applied for some execution, and that, so the law, I was just looking at you. I said, look, until you come to reality, politics is not something you think you just talk. When you come to the field, you see a different thing. Now somebody will tell you, when I come, there will be no corruption. Fine, do talk. When you come, you see the environment. You see how people will fight you for stopping corruption. That is the truth of the matter. So my assessment is that I prefer, for what I've seen, the old parties that are already there are those that have even tested the environment, and I know what Nigerian culture is all about.
100, 500, 1,000.
No. With due respect, when you are making an allegation, be specific. So what I'm asking, you cannot say by 500. So which party? Tell us which area, so that one would know. It's not a question of did it where.
You saw it during their primaries.
Where?
In Edo State. Abia.
What do you accounting?
Okay, hold on now. In Edo State. And Abia.
Yes.
Out of 36 states.
Well, those are the ones that we saw online. There's so many more.
No. See, let me tell you. There's no perfection in any system. There's no perfection. If you're looking for perfection, wait for Christ to come. There's no perfection. I am not saying in football, you can see some element of criminality.
We're counting one.
No. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. You watch what happened in African Cup of Nations final. You watch it. You see, as far as it's because of human beings, you cannot have that perfection. The night father somebody, I have not said here that there's no rigging in an electoral system. I didn't say so. That is part of the rigging. But that does not mean you can use that to contaminate, to say that our democracy is not working, or people are not putting efforts to make our democracy to work. Even in the American system, people allege irregularities. People allege that they are not comfortable with the counting. You've heard about ballot recount. Why was that ballot recount? People believe that there was kind of manipulation, even with the machine. Therefore, they needed manual recounting. So all this, what I'm trying to say is that looking at the parties now, of those who have come to tell you they are the new face of democracy, there are people that will give Nigeria the hope that Nigeria requires, Nigeria has been yearning for. We need a new leadership. Does this tell you now that these people indeed are those to give you the leadership you are talking about? Look at it now. Maybe you may want to ask me another question. You say, have I been vindicated, for example, about the coalition? Is there any coalition? What is coalition? Coalition is let all of us team together to remove this government that's underperforming, this government that has cancer, this government that has all kinds of diseases that cannot be tolerated. What has happened? The same coalition. One said, I don't trust you people. You will not be transparent. This one moves away. The other said, no, it's like your leg is not too straight. It moves away. There's no coalition. It's selfish interest.
That's because the State Bush administration is infiltrating them and not allowing this to happen.
Why not hold them infiltrating you? Why not say, no, I will not be infiltrated? What is it? Infiltrating you. And you agree to it. Let me tell you something. In 2019, the Senate President today, he was Minister of Niger Delta, my brother Senator Badio. He came to Port Harcourt. He came to Government House to see me. He said, please, we want you, let Mr. President Buhari, let him have 25%. I asked him, how do you get 25%? Is it by writing? If it's by writing, okay, give me the paper, let me write. I know that the only way you can get 25% is by voting. Let the people vote. Right? He told me, don't you think that only you that I said, listen, I'm not going to jump out here to this place. I will not do that. I was governor, people have come to let me know, join the ruling party. I said, why would I do that? Why would I do that? I don't see any government, any governor during my time that had the kind of opposition I had with the federal government. All of you know, but I never jumped out. I saw a federal might in 2019 election. I said, no. The moment you are with the people, the moment you are doing what the people want, let everybody, let American Marine come. Let American Marine come. You will not succumb. And you see, there's a saying that if somebody is looking for an excuse to say because of this and that, no, you've already made up your mind. You're looking for one reason or the other. Look, Joseph wants to be president. His wife just wants to achieve that I'm a president. She wants to be president. It's not as if she will do better or he will do better than this person.
Well, I'm not sure you'll be listening to Peter Obi. He says he's going to take the power from 5,000
hold on.
10,000.
How you know someone who can do that?
If he does that.
How you know someone who can fight challenges?
Well, he's been a former governor.
Peter Obi, what is that? Who can look? Peter Obi likes food is ready. Mama put. I don't want struggling. Look, this country there are challenges. You must have the capacity to face those challenges. It's not when you hear one problem. Oh, this problem is too much. Let me move to a social place. Look, you saw in PDP all the governors. Is it not correct? I said, I will not leave this party. They have money, yes, but it's no money. I said, I was not going to leave. Rather, you will leave. Have I left? Have they not left?